Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Danica. You can find me on Poshmark, Instagram, YouTube, eBay, anywhere as Thrifty Stew. I'm a full-time reseller, mostly on Poshmark Canada. I also sell on Poshmark US and eBay. And this is a what sold video. So before we get in, make sure you subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up if you think the information I'm giving you is valuable. I think that's fair. So this is a what sold video. Like I said, this is covering the week of November 2nd to November 8th, 2020. My sales week was okay. It wasn't great. I had my dad visiting me from Friday, October 30th to Thursday the 5th. So I was busy hanging out with him, didn't get much work done. I was sending offers here and there, obviously. I don't know if I got anything listed. And also he was sleeping in the Poshmark room on a mattress on the floor. So it was just not conducive to me being in there and getting any photographing done, which is fine. It was good to just visit and not really focus on Poshmark for a bit. So with that being said, let's jump in. I literally just recorded like what I thought was Monday to Thursday, and then I realized I skipped 2 of my sales on Tuesday and 1 of my sales on Wednesday. So let's try that again. Monday on November 2nd, I made 1 sale. I've also been keeping track of when I got the inventory, like in my sold spreadsheet. I'm putting in when I got that piece of inventory so I can let you guys know if it was like a pretty fast flip, an okay flip, if I would pick it up again. If you see me looking down, I'm looking at my laptop. Even it is projected on my TV right now, but that is just a fluke because I was streaming CNN to my TV. Anyway, so Monday, November 2nd, 1 sale. It was a Nike long sleeve. I'll put a screenshot here. A Nike long sleeve is just like a base layer. I wore this for hiking in September, I think, and it was pretty good. I got it at the bins for 75 cents, and after fees, I made $5.10 of profit. Wasn't mad about it. $5 sales day to me, like, is fine. I still have no sales days, and last month I got so close to $2,000 profit, and I'm still doing that with like 2-3 no sale days a week, so not mad. Anyway, moving on. Tuesday I had 3 sales. The first one being a pair of 7 for All Mankind Roxanne skinny jeans. I got those in October at Value Village for $9.48. I sent an offer on these, not realizing they were not from the bins. And they accepted. So I made a profit on those of $2.93. Obviously would have rather get a little bit more money for 7 for All Mankind jeans, but whatever. It's $3 I made. That'll get me a Starbucks. Second sale was a New Day long sleeve top. That's just a Target brand. I had gotten that at the bins for 75 cents in September 2020. And after fees, I made a profit of $7.10. Again, I made more profit on a Target top than a pair of 7 for All Mankind jeans. Kind of crazy, but it happens. It just depends how much you pay for your inventory, obviously. I'm lucky I have bins in Calgary. Not everyone has bins. Side note on that, I've been thinking of once I have a car, I can go to the bins a little bit more often and I could like source for other people. But I don't know what it would look like because it is such a like mishmash what you can get at the bins. I haven't found Lululemon in a while there. Even last time I went, I only found 1 Aritzia piece, and I was hoping to get a few and offer like branded Aritzia reseller boxes on Poshmark, but we will revisit that maybe in a bit. Okay, So my third sale on Tuesday was an American Eagle cardigan. This thing I had for so long, you guys. I had this since November 2019. I've been holding on to this for a year. I bought it for $5.18 at Value Village and sold it for like a net loss of $2.48. But that was a loss on that one item. I was looking at my Poshmark Excel sheet and realized that as soon as I've made back my money from a batch, which I keep track of on a monthly basis, then even if I sell one item at a loss, I've already spent the money on the inventory, so anything coming in is still a net loss on that one item, but it does it's not like a loss to in the grand scheme of things, because I had already spent. I didn't just go to Value Village and spend $5.18 on that one cardigan and sell that one cardigan for a loss of $2.48. I bought other things and made money on the other things. So really, that cardigan was already paid for. So even though I have a net loss of $2.48 on that one item, I still brought in $2.70 from Poshmark. If that makes sense to anyone other than me. I'm not the greatest at numbers, which is why it probably took me a year and a half to figure this out, that I can sell sale items here and there for a net loss on that one item and it's not going to affect my numbers. Like, it's still like money coming in. Hopefully that made sense. Don't start selling all your items at a loss though. That's what we're not gonna do. Anyway, so I'm minus $2.48 for that one item, but just out of curiosity, let's go see my November 2019 batch, because I keep track of everything, and I'm in the plus $1,427 in November 2019, and I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have like 15 things that I sourced in November last year that I'm still holding on to. So if you're wanting some really cheap inventory, let me know. I'll make you a 15-piece mystery box for like $100. And it will include a new with tags Vince top. Okay? If you're interested, hit me up. Email me. Anyway, moving on. So that was Tuesday. Wednesday, I made 2 sales. The first was a pair of Melissa flats. I bought those at Value Village last month, October 2020, for $9.48. When I go to Value Village, or bins doesn't matter. When I go to Value Village or like buy a bunch of inventory from one place, I just, like, if I spent $200 on 10 items, I don't list the specific prices for each thing. I'll just put like the average on my spreadsheet, which is why a lot of things are like, I paid $9.48 for the 7 for All Mankind, and I paid $9.48 for the Melissa flats. I didn't pay $9.48 for them actually at the store, but I paid an average of $9.48 for my inventory on that run. If I buy like 3 things, it depends how I inventory it and like how much I'm thinking I'm gonna sell each for. That's just how I do it. I have a hybrid system. So the Melissa flats I bought for $9.48 and they sold, I think I sent an offer. I made a profit of $6.88 on those, and they were listed for like 2 weeks, so I was not mad about that. Next, on Wednesday, I sold this Montreal Canadiens shirt, Habs shirt, and I paid $9.54 for that at Value Village back in May. My average cost of goods from that trip was like too high for me to be able to really send offers on this shirt. $9.54. I think I had the shirt listed for like $25, which meant I couldn't really send offers on it without losing money. That was just a bad call on my part. I'm a Habs fan, so I had to grab that shirt when I saw it. Anyway, I paid $9.54, and this is another item I sold at a loss this week. I just wanted to get rid of it, honestly. But it sold for $7.70 after fees. So I lost $1.84 again on that one item, but it's still $7.70 going into my bank account. And I've already made money on that batch too. So getting it out of my house and making room for something else, something more exciting, something that's not a Habs shirt. And she gave me 5 stars. So anyway, Thursday I made 3 sales. First one being a pair of Levi's 501s. I got those at Value Village on my last trip. Like, I've sold almost everything from that trip. I paid $9.48 for those 501s. They were men's jeans. I made that very clear in my listing and put the measurements because they're like so straight cut. And so I sold those on an offer, I'm pretty sure. And I profited $22.12 after fees, which I was happy about. Second sale on Thursday was a pair of Lululemon leggings from that same Value Village trip. So cost of goods, $9.48. And they did have, that pair of leggings had like little tiny holes in both knees. I feel like the person wearing them was like running and then tripped and fell and broke the fall with their knees, because it almost just looked like, I don't know, they're just like little pinholes almost. But it would be an easy fix. I just didn't want to do it myself. And I sold those for $25. So after fees, I profited $7.12. Was I hoping to make more on Lululemon leggings? Yes, but I did not see the fall when I bought them. I checked all the seams. I didn't think of checking the middle of the knee for holes. And like, they were so small. They were so small. So, oh well, and they were like a desirable style, which sucks for me, but lesson learned. If there's one thing I know about myself is I've gotten better at making sure there's no flaws before I buy something. And even sometimes when I list things, like, I'm human, I miss flaws. But it is definitely obviously something I need to make sure I get on lock because obviously I'm bringing stuff home that's got holes in it and not ideal. Okay, third sale on Thursday was a Nuitags Lumiere wrap dress. I got that in April 2020 from a B&G trading box. So I paid $12.13 for that, and after fees profited $8.12. Not mad. I've been holding on to that since April, so that's in 5 months, guys. I saw a TikTok saying it was March in 4 months, and I'm like, what do you mean it's March in 4 months? It was just March, and the math checks out, so you're welcome. Friday, I made one sale, and it was a Joe Fresh tunic dress. I bought it at the bins for $1 in August 2020 and made a profit of $2.85. Not the best profit, but again, whatever. Anything in the bank is good for me. And then last but not least this week, Sunday, I made one sale yesterday. I had lowered the price on this, I'm pretty sure, for closet clear out, and then someone offered me a lower price and I was still making money, so I just accepted. It was an Aster the Label, I think that's how you say it, red lace overlay dress. It's gorgeous. And that I also got in a B&G trading box in April 2020. It was a different box though. So I paid $16.19 for that one, and after fees I made a profit of $9.09. Obviously, I'm not I could have held out for more probably, but I'm just trying to flip things as quickly as I can, which means if you go to my closet and find things you like and send me an offer, as you can see, if I am making money, I will most likely accept. So there is that. There are some items I paid up for that I've made mistakes on, but other than that, like, I'm very, very flexible, which means I probably don't make as much as some other resellers, just because I don't really hold out for more money. I would just rather make whatever and move on. I'm still also, even though I'm not working right now as a flight attendant, I do still have a paycheck coming in for that from the government. So I'm not relying, even though I am reselling full time, I'm not relying on that money as my only income. So that also takes off the pressure of really worrying about my profit margins. I've never been one to have like an equation or a formula to how much profit I want to make on each item. I would love to double my money. That's like bare minimum. But stuff I got at the bins, I paid 75 cents for. Obviously, I'm gonna hope to make more than 150. But even then, like, I have sold so many bins items for $10. That means that I get $2.83. It's not the best business model because you're doing more work. You're photographing more, you're listing more, you're shipping more. It definitely makes more sense to source items, even if it's a bit more expensive, but to source less and sell for a higher average sales price. But for me, I just experimented honestly with bins items and just seeing if I could be more of a high volume seller at a lower price. And for me, it's just, I find my closet cluttered. I find my posh room to be a little cluttered, even though everything is pretty much put away now. But I am trying to get back to a closet that's a bit more curated. I'm not gonna only carry, Aritzia brand, but I am trying to move a little bit more in that direction. Not specifically that direction, but just in the direction of more just sourcing things that I like, because this is a side note, obviously I'm done my sales for the week, so if that's all you wanted, you can stop watching. But this is just like a little fireside chat with me. But when COVID hit and all the thrift stores closed and I wasn't working, so I couldn't go. I was doing a lot of my sourcing on my layovers, especially since I don't have a car. It was just easier for me in Kelowna, I know where the closest thrift store is to the Crew Hotel. In Portland, I would go to the bins in Portland. I would Uber to the bins at 7 a.m. on my Portland layover and, go to the bins. I saw one of that guy that's in all of Nicole State's videos one time and I was like, Corey? I think that's his name. Anyway, I was starstruck. Anyway, so I was sourcing a lot on layovers. So when COVID hit and I was, told I don't have a job anymore, really, I'm not laid off, I'm furloughed, but that took away a lot of my resources in terms of sourcing, and I don't have a car. So it just really made things a little bit harder for me. I had to pivot. The thrift stores were closed, so I put an ad on Kijiji, which, like, if you're in Canada, you know what that is. If you're not in Canada, it's just basically online classifieds, kind of like Craigslist, but just less creepy, I think. Asking for clothing donations. And I made it super clear in my ad that these donations were for me to resell and that this was, how I was making money. And I got so much stuff. So it was kind of an experiment to see if I list anything, will anything sell? And to a degree it will. But if you're selling 100 things for $10 instead of selling 10 things for $100, obviously listing 100 things is a lot more work. So I'm trying to find a balance between quick sales, quick low flips, and higher flips that maybe take a little bit more time. And yeah, I haven't really found the balance. Right now I'm feeling kind of not bored, but I just feel like there are so many things in my closet that I got at the bins that I'm just like, they're not my style. I'm not a fan. So I think I'm gonna go in next week and maybe just do a big clean out and just redonate a bunch of stuff. A lot of it is summer too. I have so many tank tops. So anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I think I'm gonna go sourcing this Friday. I think I'm gonna go to Value Village. We'll see. I've been sourcing really well. The last month, I've been sourcing, I think, way smarter, and the things I am picking up, I've been able to list and sell for a profit like within a week or two. So I'm feeling lucky. So yeah, let me know how your sales week was. If you made it to the end, thank you for sticking with me. You know, half of my video is usually just me rambling about something that's popped into my brain. So thank you for your patience, and yeah, see you next week. Bye.